Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So if you're new, welcome. My name is Gabby. If you're not new, still welcome back to my channel. Obviously I haven't done one of these sit down videos in a while, so I thought I would catch you up on my Daith piercing, which you can't currently see, but I'll make sure to have videos and pictures popping up throughout this video for you guys. So if you want to see how the piercing actually went, then go ahead and check out my original Daith piercing, getting my Daith pierced, why I chose to do it, the 5 days after. That'll be linked in the iCard and down below for you guys so that you can check it out, either pausing this video and going and watch it or watching it after this video. Also, if you are new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. There will be an avatar of my profile picture for YouTube in the corner of this video that you can hover over and click subscribe at any point. Also, don't forget to click that thumbs up button, guys, for me so that me and YouTube know that you enjoy this content. And while you're at it, check out the social medias that are appearing across the screen and are in the description box down below. Also, a big shout out to everyone who has recently subscribed. Their name will be appearing in the shout out on the screen and will come up multiple times during this video. So with that being said, let's just jump on into my month update. Okay, so the first few weeks, so you saw my first week of healing in my original video. As I said at the beginning of this video, it'll be linked in the iCard and down below for you guys. But the second week was pretty much the exact same. I was a little bit tender when cleaning, but otherwise it was perfectly fine, wasn't too bothered, and I tried to sleep on it as little as possible, but I do sometimes toss and turn depending on how I am sleeping, my stress level, and my mental health. If you didn't know, I had a mini breakdown about struggling with my mental health. I will have that video linked up above and down below for you guys to check out. I'm very honest about my mental health and all my struggles with my mental health on this channel. The third week was a little bit different. I think what happened was I either rolled over and slept on it for too long, or I knocked it in my sleep. This did cause the piercing to, when being clean, bleed a little bit and was a little bit more tender than it had been the week previous.
Flashback.
Hey guys, so we're a week. Well, we're about to enter a month, and I thought I would show you, obviously, what the buds look like when I've cleaned my ear. So if you're a little bit squeamish, I'll leave a timestamp so you can skip. There we go.
End of flashback.
My ear, every time I do clean it, it does get a little bit red, but that is normal. Every other video I've seen, which is like a couple of years old, everyone's ear was doing that, so I'm not too concerned. I know the signs of infection and things like that, and I have been cleaning my hands, checking my ear, making sure it's not infected, and I've seen no signs to say it is, which is always a bonus. This week, the fourth week, has been a little bit slightly different in the sense that I believe I have 2 small piercing bumps. These are just normal. You get these with piercings, particularly with cartilage piercings, and these appear when your body is basically trying to figure out what the hell you did to it. So I believe I have one small one on the inside of my ear and one on the top. The one on the top tends to be slightly more painful when I sea salt it and things like that, but so far neither of these have got infected. I'm cleaning them really well, getting any crusties off, particularly in the mornings. I like to go in that with warm water, get the crusties nice and soaked, and then going in with my saline spray and wiping them away. A, because it makes the getting rid of any gunk easier, but B, because obviously warm water helps with the body's healing process. As I said, the piercing bumps have been a little bit more sore than they were when I originally got the piercing, but it's not been unbearable. It certainly has been manageable, and if absolutely necessary, I have been able to take an ibuprofen just to completely get rid of that pain. And usually it's only if I'm ever so slightly too rough cleaning the piercing, trying to get in there and clean it thoroughly, that I find it's super tender. I have been following my piercer's instructions. She pierced me with a hollow needle and she told me to clean it twice a day, so that's what I've been doing. I'm going to be doing that from the piercing being done for 12 weeks, from now another 8 weeks, and then I'll probably go down to cleaning it once a day and then go from there. I clean it with the saline solution that I've shown you. All of those will be linked down below for you guys if you are interested. On days where my ear has been a little bit more tender, I have put a little bit of my tea tree healing balm on, just because I find it helps lubricate the crusties and stop them from building up too much, particularly if I haven't been able to get it fully one night. I have also been making making my own non-iodized sea salt solution. I put just around 1/4 of a teaspoon of sea salt into a jug, and it's like a shot style one, and I then fill it up boiling water and let it sit for 10 minutes to cool off. Once it's bearable, I will usually stick the cup over my ear and lean it in. I do fill it quite high so that it will fill my ear. Once I've done that for about 10 minutes, I will take a cotton ball, I will soak it, and then I will apply it to the top and bottom of my piercing and let that sit for another 10 minutes so that any possible infection and the piercing bumps get fully soaked and dried out and healed as quickly as possible. But knock on wood, I have yet to get a single infection, and hopefully we can keep it like that. So for me, for this last month, healing has actually been really kind of easy. Getting the piercing was really kind of easy. I had minimal bleeding. The piercer I got was lovely. As I said in that video, we did the obvious tests for Daith and migraines. This or the other. I'm going to get into the migraine aspect in a moment, but actually healing wise it's been really kind of easy. I'm also very lucky that I have a very supportive dad and family members who have got me anything I need, such as a travel pillow to put so I can sleep on this side if I absolutely need to. And obviously my little brother has seen the piercing, has never tried to touch it, leaves it alone. So if you are aware that you have an autistic person in your life and you're considering this piercing, in my case anyway, this has not been an issue, but I do have a bar in currently. This may change when I have a hoop in, and if that does change, I will let you know in my next update. So let's move into the migraines and headache aspect. Before we get into this, I'm going to say that I am fully aware that anything I say could be a coincidence. There is no proven evidence into whether a Daith piercing can help migraines and headaches. In my case, I think it has. I was suffering cluster migraines or severe headaches for months before I got this piercing, and on and off for years since my early pre-teens, maybe younger. My dad does remember us going into the doctor and me complaining of a migraine at like 7, 8. So this has been a long time, 2-decade situation. My migraines got particularly worse with me hitting my teens and getting my period. TMI, I'm aware. My period has been and gone. Again, TMI, but this is relevant. I get horrendous migraines when I get PMS. And I have not had one this whole period, which is so flabbergasting to me because I've never gone a single month without a hormonal headache. As for chemical migraines, nervous migraines, whatever, yes, I believe this has helped because I have only had 2 headaches since getting this piercing this month, and they have been mild enough that water and 1 ibuprofen, if absolutely necessary, has helped. I've had no light sensitivity, I've had no blurring of vision, anything like that. I have been actually kind of super thrilled. It's been nice to get on with life and not have to be confined to my bed. As I said, when my period arrives, usually kind of like a week before, I get PMS, and I usually suffer for that week and then a few days into my period of having a headache or a migraine so bad I have to be curled up in my bed with a blanket over my head in a pitch black room, and in a room that preferably is as cool as possible, which obviously is not fun. This month we have found that hasn't been the case. I kind of forgot I was PMSing at all because I mean, the cramps hurt, but the thing that's most noticeable when I have PMS is my mood change because of my migraine. So the fact that this hasn't happened this month has been wonderful and meant that I can get on with day-to-day tasks. As I said before going into all that, I am fully aware that this could just be a coincidence. I don't know, this may change in a few months. The piercing could fully heal and I get my migraines back. This could just be because obviously my body is focused on healing my ear and not giving me migraines. I am aware of this, and if that does happen, I will be truly and utterly honest with you about it. So yeah, as I said, I've had 2 small headaches which have been manageable with just drinking a lot of water, or when absolutely needing to, taking an ibuprofen, which I've only done after like a couple of days and the headache's just not budging. Just because I find if after a couple of days it's not budging with water, I take the ibuprofen, it just relaxes everything and the headache disappears and then stays gone, and that's just how it works for me. Okay, on to would I recommend this. If you are starting to suffer from migraines, I appreciate that they may be agonizing. As someone who has suffered for years, I know it's hard to hear try everything else first, particularly when you're seeing people like myself on YouTube saying this magical thing happened, I got my Daith pierced and the headaches have significantly reduced and they've gone away. I get that, and I understand that being in a chronic migraine state is not fun, but please try every other option first, because we don't know if this actually works. This could all be in my head, and this could all be because the body is focused on healing my Daith. Please don't go into a piercer or go looking for a Daith medical piercing study. Yes, there are some of those out there, and go and get this done because you truly believe this is going to fix your migraines, because nobody knows. Until we have more research done, no one is truly ever going to know. And yes, those medications, those studies, those writing the diaries of when your migraines are coming are an extensively long and boring period. But you might find that actually it's helpful to you. It wasn't helpful for me because, as I said, when I was getting this, my migraines are so varied that it didn't make a difference what meds, what I was doing. And obviously I'm not trying to discourage anyone if they do decide, hey, I've got migraines, I don't take medicine very well, I'm just going to go for the Daith. I appreciate that. You know your body the best, but please at least look into other things first. If you've tried everything, as I've said, and this is your last resort, last option, try it. The worst case scenario is you come out with a really pretty piercing. If there are any concerns, obviously you can talk to your doctor first, go talk to your piercer first, obviously know all the risks, the chances. Most piercers, I believe most doctors will tell you this won't cure your migraines. There'll be others who might say it could, whoever you go chasing down. I know there are medical Daith studies out there. I am technically a part of one. That was my choice because I've repeatedly said in this video, this was sort of my last resort about trying to help my migraines. I never got this piercing with the belief it was fully gonna cure me. I went in believing that there was a small chance this could help, and even if it dulled it down to having to take painkillers once a week, it was a win for me. So go in there with realistic expectations, because if you go in there believing it's gonna be the bee's knees and fix everything and it doesn't, you're then gonna be disappointed. I hope this helps. Obviously, I will put more pictures and things up. If you have any questions about my Daith piercing, how it's been healing, you want a different picture, or you want to know a bit more about one of the solutions I'm using, leave your comments down below in the comment section and I will get back to them as quickly as I can. If you made it to the end of this video and you watched the entire thing, thank you, it means a lot to me. If you do like this video or this style of content from me, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up for me, guys, so that I know. Also, don't forget to go down to the comment section, let me know if you have your Daith pierced, you want your Daith pierced, if you get migraines, if you have the Daith piercing, did it cure your headaches and migraines? Let's have a very respectful communication down below. Let's give those who are considering this, suffering with headaches and migraines, the best advice we can, and our opinions while still being respectful. Also, let me know if you want to know any more about my Daith piercing and what's going on with it currently. Also, let me know if there is anything else you want to know about my current Daith piercing and how it's healing. And I already know one of the questions will be, will you ever get this side done? I truly don't know. I'm gonna see what happens with this side first. While you're commenting and hitting that thumbs up button, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified every time that I upload, but also so your name appears on the screen like this, wherever it is appearing on the screen, to say thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. And also check out the social medias that have appeared on the screen, around my head, and down in the description box down below, because that is where you get the most immediate information on what's going on in my life, as well as the behind the scenes of these styles of videos and what's going on. And now we've made it here where you will no longer be seeing my face, but you will about to see an end slate. It is purple marble. Go ahead and stay and check that out, because there will be more videos and playlists for you guys to check out that will suit you as my viewer. So go ahead and click on those, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys!